Natalie, now that we have the back done and the top of the deck done, we're going to glue on your bullnose edge molding that we've cut to length. And we marked a little spot where we want to match it up so they line up nice. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our glue, our waterproof wood glue, and we're going to put a couple of strips of lines of glue all the way up and down. And then we're going to very carefully take our finger and wipe the glue to spread it out. And very important, we want to get the glue all the way to the top of the edge of the laminate, because this is going to sit right on here. And we want that glue to go all the way up to the top to make sure it seals up this seam. So if you ever were to spill your Kool-Aid on it or whatever it is, it won't get in there. But we want to be very careful. Again, the edge is sharp, so we don't want to rub our fingers down that way. We're just going to kind of bring it like that and get it all spread out. And then we're going to stick it on, line it up, and we're going to clamp it with this tape, with this peel and stick, and we'll show you how to do that. Now, if you get again, just like the, not just like, different than, a little bit more on the bottom, different than the contact adhesive, the contact cement, the wood glue you can get off, but it's much harder to get off once it's dry. So if you do get any on, what we suggest is having some water and some paper towels around. You don't want them to be sopping wet. And so if it squishes on it or you drop some on it, that's no big deal. But you want to clean it up. It's easier to clean it up beforehand. So now, Natalie, what I want you to do is you're going to take your finger, just like this, and just smear it right off the top. We'll get a couple pieces of tape ready. And then you want to hop down, Natalie. We'll get it. Okay. So you can see we got plenty of glue on here. Sometimes people like to put the glue, they spread the glue on the front, but I find it's just easier to put it on the stick. And we'll line our little spot up there, Natalie. And I'll stick one piece of tape here just to temporarily hold that end. Now what we're going to do is we want to line these up as close as we can, and I'll pinch it with my finger, and then she's going to tape tightly holding it together. And just about every 3 inches or so, you're going to want to put a piece of tape. And the trick is now we're trying to get the top of the molding here flush with the top. If you have a little bit of over, it's okay. We'll fix that later too. And we'll take off some of this excess glue as we go. And we'll put one more right on the end here. Squish that in tight, and then that's it. All right, now that we let the glue dry on the front, we're going to remove all of the tape. If there's some glue residue in here, we'll clean it up at the end. So we took the tape off, and now we need to flush up the ends because our molding here sticks out a little bit, and we want to clean it up so we have a nice flush surface to glue to. So we're going to use our little belt sander to do that. You could still use a sanding block if you wanted to go with that. Belt sander is a little bit faster, so that's what we're going to do. Now remember, just like we told you or talked to you before, we want to keep this as flat as possible. So we don't want to roll it up or roll it down. We want to keep it flat, and we're just going to kind of work it back and forth like that.